Police will be the latest community to have their officers wearing body cameras starting tomorrow. This is part of a statewide pilot program that will eventually get all uniformed police officers wearing one. 12 News reporter Anita Buffoni spoke to Warwick's police chief. She joins us now from Warwick with the details. Anita?
16 police officers here in Warwick will be outfitted with those body-worn cameras on all 3 patrol shifts starting Tuesday.
It's a move advocates say will create transparency among law enforcement. Body-worn cameras. Warwick is the latest community to pilot a program that will soon fall under the statewide policy still in the works. The city's police chief says 16 police officers volunteered to wear them for the next 2 months.
Within the next several months, Warwick will look to put an additional 80 to 90 cameras on the street.
Once expanded, both patrol and field supervisors will be equipped with the cameras. The program will fall under a statewide policy that will soon be finalized, with the 30-day public comment period ending Friday. Attorney General Peter Nerona announced the program last year, with the goal to have roughly 1,700 officers across every Rhode Island police department, including the state police, with the body-worn cameras.
Providence, in many ways, set us on this path by showing what body cams can do for transparency and accountability.
The cameras won't always be on, says the Warwick police chief. Officers will be required to manually turn them on any time they respond to a call, and if they don't, there could be disciplinary consequences.
We understand that mistakes happen, especially when the program is so new. But if we saw an egregious act where an officer purposely didn't turn on their body-worn camera, then that would be ratcheted up to a different level.
A mix of federal and state funds are covering the cost of the statewide program.
Now, the police chief tells me the Warwick Police Department volunteered to be the next community to take part of this 2-month pilot program. In Warwick, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.
News reporter Anita Buffoni talked to the police chief in Warwick about the pilot program and tells us what she's learned. Anita?
Those body-worn cameras will be on the road here in Warwick 24 hours a day, being worn by 16 police officers on all 3 patrol shifts.
Warwick is joining the growing list of communities to pilot body-worn cameras for their police officers.
I think if we can build additional trust with our community, I think that's a great thing.
The city's program will soon fall under the statewide policy that is in its final stages, with the 30-day public comment period ending Friday. Officers will need to manually turn on the cameras themselves and could face disciplinary action if they don't.
Anytime they respond to a call or self-initiate law enforcement activity, they have to put it on.
Attorney General Peter Nerona introduced the policy last year. The plan is to have every Rhode Island police department and the state police have the body-worn cameras on the roughly 1,700 uniformed police officers. Nerona pushing this as a matter of transparency that could be used to hold law enforcement accountable.
It's also an opportunity to show the public that police officers, as I believe they do many, many, many times, if not most of the time, did it the right way.
Once finalized, the Warwick police chief says he hopes the program can go live on all uniformed police officers and field supervisors in the city by the end of this year. State and federal funds cover the cost of the statewide pilot program.
We anticipate end of fall. We should be ready to go with the statewide program.
Now, these cameras will be worn by these 16 police officers here in Warwick for 2 months as the state finalizes its policy. In Warwick, I'm Anita Buffoni, 12 News.